What?
There are people in there.
Oh.
There's a lot of them.
Oh. Say it, Kieran.
Say it.
Say it. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody.
No. No, try again. Try again. This is for all the gummy bears. Go.
We have gummy bears?
No. No, you haven't said it right yet. I'll warm you up. Warm you up.
Hola, muchachos.
Hola, muchachos. We have a fine specimen. Look to this side, look to this side. With us today, we're with my husband Kieran. We previously filmed this video, but I filmed the entire thing with a really fast frame rate, I guess. And that only works for slow-mo clips. So if I did upload that, it would have been like a 50-minute video. Me cutting your hair slow-mo. So we decided to let...
Pretty epic.
No. So we decided to let his hair grow long and come back and recut it for you guys. I feel like you're my child when I go like this. I am going to cut his hair. I'm going to ask Kieran some questions. I'm going to hopefully not cough this entire time because as you can tell, I'm fighting a bit of a chest cold. While I cut his hair, I'm going to ask him some very personal, intense, hard questions. And I hope you're ready for this.
Nope.
If you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, fulfill its purpose. That is exactly why it is there. And thumbs up Kieran, because he's here and we have some sweet hair that we are going to snip and cut and beautify because honestly, pretty bad right now. Hey, pretty, yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thank you for being here and for joining us, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. You excited? Okay, here we go.
See, I should have put on the black shirt.
I know, look at that.
I'm not glowing anymore.
Diffusing some of this crazy lighting. Oh yeah, I did go to cosmetology school. I do highly recommend if you have or have not been to cosmetology school, please cut your spouse's hair. It's ridiculously fun. If it turns out good or bad, it is still fun, but don't worry, all you nasty people in the comments. That's not true, not all of you are nasty. Some of you get on me for cutting my family's hair and I'm like, hey, I've worked in a salon. I went to hair school before we even started dating. Yeah, that was like 23 years ago. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, 1947.
1947. Fast forward clip here because you don't want to hear this.
What kind of haircut are you even giving me?
Do you know what the mushroom is?
Oh no.
Going with some scissor work. Okay, Kieran, are you ready for the Ready for the
Ready for the
You ready for the questions? Do you remember your first impression of me? Or even just like first memory of me?
You were like my friend's little sister. You were like...
Friend's little sister?
You were like my friend's little sister.
Oh, my brother's little... I was like, what friend are you? Yeah, that's right. But I was not the annoying little sister.
No, you're off doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Always.
I was the
like with
mysterious little sister.
No, I'm not sure about that.
You part your hair to this side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must have been 9 or 10.
Okay.
And you would have been 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm. My first impression of you was that you were really bad at cards. Because that's my first memory of you, was going to your house on the farm. Because we were new to your guys' church. Your parents, just like they did with everyone and continue to do, they invite new people over and meet with new people. And I remember playing cards with you on the floor. And for some reason, I just thought you were a bad card player. I don't remember what we were playing. I don't remember who won. But I thought, this guy isn't very good at cards. What is your favorite color for me to wear? Coming from someone that doesn't wear a lot of color. Like I'm not a huge color person. I have some yellows.
Green
love green.
Green or blue.
Yeah.
Your green jackets or dresses so colorful. Even like a dark blue dress. It really makes your eyes
pop. Ooh, wow, and like your hair is looking really strong actually, Kieran, like through your hairline. Like if you don't know, Kieran comes from just the lineage of bald people.
Bald lines.
And Kieran,
bald
like
ancestors.
We're holding on to Kieran and his hair because so far like everyone's going bald, hey? Like I feel like a lot of people in your family are...
My younger brother I think is
well,
the biggest
we weren't gonna mention names, Kieran, but a lot of people are losing their hair. So with Kieran, we're kind of like, oh,
I didn't say names.
You have, well, you.
I just said my younger brother.
Wait,
Which
you
younger
have
brother?
One.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so much better. We're going for a longer cut, Kieran, but still, it's gonna reduce some bulkiness. All that bulk, baby. We're reducing it. Bulk reduction. What is your favorite meal that I cook? Like, what is something that, like, I tell you, like, oh, we're gonna have this, and you go, oh yeah. Is there anything that sticks out in your head?
I think it depends on my mood. I like pretty much everything. I like when you make Greek food or Greek salad.
Yeah, baby.
I always like steaks. They're always so fantastic.
Is there anything you wish I would stop making as your wife that really doesn't get too offended? Is there anything that you're like, oh man?
No, not necessarily. I think I just get tired of things if it's repetitive. If we have a lot of something.
Yeah, I remember doing Taco
like,
Tuesdays every Tuesday, and I thought this is the best, and I loved it. And I think you, like 3 weeks in, you were like, please stop making tacos. I was like, man, we have so many more Tuesdays in our life, man. Why stop here?
Like
yeah,
you went through
like variety.
Yeah, I like variety. You went through like a quinoa tofu bowl.
Oh, I loved that phase.
Like with kind of like stir fry, veggie stir fry kind of thing.
I thought it was great.
It was great for the first 2 times.
40 times later.
or you space it out like a week apart kind of thing per bowl.
I'm pretty sure I've told you this, but I remember when we first started dating and the amount of people that came up to me, whether it was my friends or moms, just saying like, you have no idea how disappointed other people are going to be about this. And I remember being so confused, thinking like, is Kieran a bad guy? Did I make a bad choice? But no, I made such a great choice that I had other people later on saying that I had Kieran planned for my daughter. I wanted Kieran to marry my daughter. And I was like, well...
Some of them didn't even have daughters.
Excuse me, please don't move while Kieran... Please don't move while I'm cutting your hair. I remember hearing that a lot and almost just feeling like, I am not good enough for this guy. Like, people had their kids planned out and set up to marry this guy, and I just thought he was super cool and interesting, and I got him somehow. That's another good question. Why did you like me, besides the fact I'm a girl?
I think a lot of it had to do with your personality. I remember being drawn towards, I was a angsty teenager. I was very introverted and weird. So, and you were a lot more confident and bright and bubbly, and that wasn't like most other girls that I knew to any degree of familiarity. And I think it may be kind of like, well, duh, but also you showed interest in me. I don't think any other, which is why I'm always surprised when you say people were like, oh man, I had my daughter planned out for this or whatever. It's like, that's weird. In the first place, it's weird.
It was weird for me.
But in the second place, I think you were the only girl that I noticed anyways showing interest or being interested in a non-strictly flirtatious way. Or
I was genuinely interested in you.
Yeah, and
too.
Yeah, and you showed like we had like an actual relationship. And it was like, oh hey, this is cool. And
you gave me a book. Remember we were at our friend's house and you gave me a book to read. And books. I think it was Rachel that said like, this guy's serious. Because like in church, like if someone liked you, he or she would give you a book to read. Like that was about as intimate as it got. And I remember Rachel being
what book did I give you to read?
It was the first book was great. The second one was okay, and the third one sucked. I didn't even finish the third one. It was so bad.
Wasn't it? It was Divergent, wasn't it?
Divergent. Wow. Good memories.
There's only one series that disappointed me that much. I remember complaining.
It was so disappointing. It was so disappointing.
No offense.
Firstly, that you really like, just off the top of your head. Something that you, I really enjoy when Sarah does that. And what is something I do that's almost like a pet peeve that bothers you?
Oh, nap time.
Dude, I remember being a hairdresser and people falling asleep in my chair. And me waking them up and they'd be like, wow, my hair looks great and I've napped.
It's amazing, 2 in 1.
And turning them back around in that chair because we had the sinks right at our stations and just asleep the whole time. Wash, dry, cut. It was awesome. Waking up as like a new person.
Things that I like.
Give me some love,
that
Kieran.
you do.
Give me some love.
She's but trawling for compliments.
Name 50 things you love about me.
I love about 50. Where do I start?
I know. Let me lead you.
Off the top of my head, I like that you...
No, I won't take any off the top of your head. It's fine. You get it? Get it? Got it?
Got it.
Good.
Registered. Sarah's very organized, as you may have been able to tell. And she's always been like that. Always going through old things, donating them, taking new things, finding new old things at thrift stores, and somehow using them in a way that I cannot visualize on any day until she does it, and then it's like, wow, okay. Of course. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't we do that before? The amount of times that you reorganized the mobile when we lived there was amazing, and somehow it got bigger every time you reorganized. I really appreciate cleanliness and having things organized and neat, and things having a place and making sense.
I mean, like what you said, I've kind of always been really organized, but something that's continually made me want to continually be organized, and my mom would preach this, but like, make the house your husband's paradise, his safe place. Make the house something he wants to come home to, and there's nothing like coming home to some place that's really clean.
Nothing like bribing your husband.
And bribing, and I still want every day for you to come home and go, this is nice. I like being here, versus, so much stuff, so much clutter. I want this to be a place where you like to be in.
Yeah, which is, I think, why I appreciated it the most at the mobile. Pet peeves. Leaving your flat irons or curling irons plugged in, and
not opening enough.
With the 6 foot cords that go onto the counter, down onto the floor.
It encourages you to like dance in the bathroom.
Blocking the cupboards and going back up. Like, and I know it's a small thing, but as an electrician, it's like all these, like this excess wire, like, and then I open up a drawer and one of them falls and it's still hot. I know. It's like, oh man.
Just trying to keep you on your toes, man.
Yeah, it's great.
I literally don't think I'm gonna take anything off the top. I may dust it a little bit, but like the length.
Does it just take some of the old hair and like, you know?
Yeah.
You have some like white spray paint, you can like dust it, a dusted gray.
Wow. You should have been hairdresser. You can't even really see yourself.
No.
No?
Really
turn your neck. Turn. Oh yeah. So we took about an inch off the side. So like all his poofiness greatly decreased. We did not touch the top because forward. Yes, just like that. All these curls here is so fun. Do you have product in your hair even?
No.
Like look at that. While I'm talking about your curls, the sunshine is just beaming on you. It's coming through. It knows what I'm talking about.
Where's the wind?
Oh, I'm sorry. I spat on you.
Say goodbye.
Looks great, doesn't it? Wow. We practically have the same haircut. It's just your curly hair.
Yeah, I was saying, how is it that every time she gives me a haircut, my hair becomes shorter than hers?
I know.
And then by the time it's time for me to get another haircut, my hair's longer than hers.
Yeah,
Every time,
that's
like
weird.
ever since you shaved your head, the past year, I've gotten my haircut
weird.
like
how many times?
6 times maybe.
Yeah, but my hair just doesn't keep up, man. Should have had a bob by this time. That's the issue here. Thank you guys very much for being here and for watching today's video. Let me know in a comment down below what your haircut is right now. That would be really interesting. I'm waiting for someone to say mohawk. I'm waiting for that. Wouldn't that be sweet?
It's a little 90s.
That's a little sweet, Kieran.
You get like faux hawk, I guess, or whatever,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
millennial mohawk.
Mohawk, faux hawk?
But like a
I
true
could do
blue
that.
mohawk is
I could
kind
do
of
that
90s.
with my hair.
Yeah.
I would totally do it.
No?
No. Yeah, really. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in our next video. Bye. Woo.